the air, put it in the air. Everywhere I'm at, eyes on low, but I'm up there. Put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air. We rolling up with sticker. Everywhere I'm at, smoke in the air. Gangs, she on the mid. We on go.
I'm trying to find a reason why. I need to switch it.
Put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air. We rolling up with sticker. Everywhere I'm at, smoke in the air. We rolling up with sticker. Y'all niggas be switching. My niggas sit back and listen. The whole team on attention. Jet white nigga on green, that when the black nigga is a collision. Just like a Greenland, we got some in there, joints in the air. We do not care, so we on the left. We smoking rap, so you need a telescope to see me. It's the best time for the season. The home joint, no leeching. I can just flash out a beat it. I'ma get mine, so I'm greedy. She said she want me to eat it. I told her I'm vegan. Hey, shout it on super straight. I got the Mary J. That be my ace. You can add me to the race. Put on the gas, so get out the way. You coming last, you a disgrace. Go with my stash, I be where you stay. When I get mad, I roll up the pay. Yeah, blowing no bait. Hey, put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air. Everywhere I'm at, eyes on low, but I'm up there. Put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air. We rolling up with stinkers. Everywhere I'm at, smoke in the air. We on the gas, we on the mid, we on both. I want the bags, give me the cash, I want the low. Put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air. We rolling up with stinkers. Everywhere I'm at, smoke in the air.
Go in the car, the room, it goes down. Every time we don't move, smoke come out. 209, yeah, that's my cloud. Rough rotations, that's my crowd. You ain't gotta smoke this Cali. Put it in the wood, but she grew it in the valley. Keep on wax on, leaf on tap. I'll turn the team up at rally. Why you think they call me Cherry? I had great sister in the blueberry. Mr. Jack, I'm coming with the Mary. This that thing, no air pack, spare me. I got lungs like a motherfucker vacuum. Puff, ass and pants, I'll tax you. That's just like no cat food. I put it on wax for the cat food. It's written on me like a tattoo. They circle like a battle rap tattoo. Like blunts, but I put it in the bag too. Like fronts, but I put it in the bag too. Don't do me. I keep 5 on it like the Loonies. Get your ass off with a 2-piece. It go to me. Quit acting brand new like a groupie. It just put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air. Everywhere I'm at, eyes on low, but I'm up there.
Come on, y'all. 4:41 a.m., 20 minutes past 4:20 here in the West Coast. Northern California, Stockton, California, to be exact, baby. Go ahead and get in this smoke session. Y'all let me know what is you smoking, what flavors are popular in your area, what's brand new, what's the best of the best, and what not to get. Asapholism in the comments.
Your lips, they say I will say yes and make me lose control. I'm on my emotions until my body gets stolen. I am a fool for your love, baby. You got me wide open now. I don't want nothing but you to want me. I don't want no one but you to touch me. Holding my body and my attention, like we in a session. Just love me, just love me, just love me.
I'm not in love. I'm in love right now.
Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me.
This is my confession. I hope it doesn't mess up all of my blessings. lately I'm stressing. I've learned my lesson and I can't take it no more. Try to hold it in, but it feels like such a lie. Can't hold it back because it hurts so much deep down inside. Each day that passes by, I take a look into your eyes. Feels like I wanna cry, and this is why. Cause baby, I'm so scared to lose you. If you left my life, girl, I wouldn't know the first thing.
You know what?
I know for sure I want you to close that door. Cause I promise that this shit won't happen anymore. Just love me.
Y'all boring?
Just love me, just love me. Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. Oh, oh. Tired of temptations, devotion. Give you my heart, these are my true emotions. Even before some baby, baby. Oh, oh, oh,
What's that, y'all? I do have actually a lot of work that I'm doing right now. A lot though.
Each moment I cherish like it's my last one. You gotta live this life if you don't have one. Yeah. Status doesn't matter when it comes from the heart. Realize it's a struggle that we all have a part. Quick to weigh the problems of the next man. Quick to count the money in the next hand. Even through all the hatred, pressure, I gotta take it. That dollar, I gotta make it. Well, baby, just holler Franklin, yeah. Rolling the strolling, I'm so good. As long as these hoes up to no good. Ooh, still gotta go and get my cash right. I'm still so about living this fast life, yeah. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna do. Can't lose my head, my crew. Gotta stay true through every day and every night. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna do. Can't lose my head, my crew. Gotta stay true through every day and every night. Have you someone chilling with a cold one? I learned the hard way to trust no one. Always have a purpose when I show up. I'm all about that paper, let's be grown up. All night, every night, keep my mind on my grind. Let it out my shine.
I know y'all better work, honey. Get up. It's early in the morning. You about to smoke? Don't worry about it.
I'ma stay winning and invested in time. Doing this, stacking this paper. These dollars outweigh all these haters. So I smile, still gotta day and every night. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna do. Can't lose my head, my cool. Gotta stay true through every day and every night.
Yeah, I'm not finna watch this soft ass video. This is some R&B. Well, we gonna skip to. Y'all make sure you check out Lil Neil though. Crowd Wilding. I think I'm in that video too. We might go back. This is gonna be when you said this is me and Killsweet.
Told me it was a us thing, not an argument, a fuss thing, not a where the fuck I was thing.
Where the fuck is all the trust?
Damn. Let's see what's say. Swear you call a nigga flirt. Well, I gave a sick person. Other opposite sex. Damn, a nigga really vexed.
What the fuck do you expect? When you stressing me to death,
all of these yelling and screaming, the fucking demeaning. I be calling you the screaming. I was working reading in my face and I'm beating. Man, this shit is so demeaning.
I don't really get it, girl. Like, who's really with it, girl? Greatest hits in my mindset. Keep me
Never carry your jaws wet. Netflix and cuddle buddies. Holding hands out in public. Every pressure we discuss. Now you just yelling fussing. Now you fighting like we enemies. You was more than just a friend of me. You was really where I'm meant to be. Now you wanna try to educate. You was down what you pretend to be. Thought that you was really sick for me. But you don't need to mention me. All this who the fuck is shit. Damn. You said I love you. Remember when you said I love you? Do you remember when you said I love you? We was talking on the phone, baby. I was on the road, asking when I'm coming home. You said I love you. Baby, I was on your mind. Now we argue all the time. I thought everything was fine. You said I love you.
Boy, you don't remember too. I need to find a proof. Why your mouth just keep on running, baby. Boy, I got that juice. Keep talking shit like I never do for you. All you do is suck and fly that bottom lip and be a crew. Every day you probably play my ass while I'm sweating you. Bringing up the past, but it's shit that you still do. True, you probably ain't shit and I can see that's why we beefing. Don't you fucking lie, I made our legs and let them read it. You're still so breezy. Don't you know I'm peeping? Why you keep on calling me, stalling me like you need me? Hey, if you don't want me, I don't need this. Why you keep on playing with my heart? Just let me leave, bitch. I'm not trying to play dumb while you speaking off and creeping. Hard and I ain't trying to check your celly while you sleeping. Probably get to cheating with a bitch soon as you see her. I don't trust these hoes and no, I cannot trust you either. Oh, 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 oh. I was saying, do you remember when you said I love you?
We was talking on the phone, baby. I was on the road. You said I love you. Baby, I was on your mind. Now we argue all the time. I thought everything was fine. You said
I love you. Oh yeah, yeah. Birthday, 6 p.m. Beauty. this song type shit.
Man, I'm shell shocked. Whoever figured that I would sell blocks, praying my mama ain't checked the mailbox. I vetted my field of distribution. The other homies either smoke or sell rock. I used to keep my stash over on L Block. All I ever wanted was a gold watch with diamonds in it. Word to the club so I could tell dudes they don't shine like this. Can't buy nice shit, cause they ain't on their grind like this shit. People change, but that money don't. Go buy a bag, bust it down, and then purchase what you want. The same ones that they love you, the ones who really don't. And the ones who really love you, they often do you wrong. Niggas, same shit, a different day, it's just another song. Niggas will cut your life short, they see your money long. I'm trying to make it to the finish line. My life a marathon. I swear my life is like a marathon. For that money, man, I done seen it all. Niggas changing up on their cars. They hate to see you winning when they just took a loss. You get in paper, nigga never flaunt it. Cause these niggas will ride you as you try to help you look for your product. And you can tell by your business to your partners. Cause niggas be plotting them extra friendly ass niggas usually the hottest. Getting got by your homie, your hard pill to swallow. The truth all around you, but in the back of your mind it be hard to process. People act vicious when it come to dollars. Never pull a thug out in front of a nigga who got an empty wallet. I'm trying to see all of my niggas prosper. To have money, you ain't gotta go to college. Trying to be a doctor. Designer clothes, we ain't gotta rock it. But we buy that Gucci and Louis because we glad we made it out the bottom. I love my dogs, they got energy that y'all don't. It's amazing, I can buy my family like anything they want. People change, but that money don't. Go buy a bag, bust it down, and then purchase what you want. The same ones that they love you, the ones who really don't. And the ones who really love you, they often do you wrong. Niggas, same shit, a different day, it's just another song. Niggas will cut your life short, they see your money long. I'm trying to make it to the finish line. My life a marathon. I swear my life is like a marathon. Check it. I had to hit with always. I felt like Barry Bonds, 100K plus plays. Finally had my cherry pop. Walks around the world, started vibing. That shit was scary hot. I did it all wrong. My royalty check was barely guap. Something to smoke to brought in money. Then I had a thought. I turned shit hot.
Y'all be just
I told myself from now on, I'll carry myself like Farrakhan. A lyrical activist telling stories about my life. Though make it green, make it green. Nigga, fuck the white blow. Your product is dope. And they feel itself like the white hoe. Hearing up the when we live in the domestic ice row. I promised myself I wouldn't step inside.
But I really want to go grocery shopping though. Why this motherfucker don't be talking to me to go grocery shopping? That irritates me.
I know bad for good. On my left, on my right hoe, did some bad for the good, so I could be left on the right road. People change, but that money don't. Go buy a bag, bust it down, and then purchase what you want. The same ones that they love you, the ones who really don't. And the ones who really love you, they often do you wrong. Niggas, same shit, a different day, it's just another song. Niggas will cut your life short, they see your money long. I'm trying to make it to the finish line. My life a marathon. I swear my life is like a marathon. People change, but that money don't. Go buy a bag, bust it down, and then purchase what you want. The same ones that they love you, the ones who really don't. And the ones who really love you, they often do you wrong. Niggas, same shit, a different day, it's just another song. Niggas will cut your life short, they see your money long. I'm trying to make it to the finish line. My life a marathon. I swear my life is like a marathon.
I'm rude. I don't care. Y'all ready? I know I'm not supposed to be listening to this shit.
Drop down, drop down.
Cause we gonna get banned.
Ain't nothing like home. You gonna love my motherfucking city, nigga. I'm gonna try to fucking murder. I'm gonna race this nigga. I'm gonna back these kids, nigga.
It ain't nothing like my city.
Niggas getting money, trap doing numbers, body dropping, motor rate be going up. And them bitches getting money, gangsta bitches really thugging, they be kicking everybody running up. We be stepping in my session, niggas busting Smith and Wessons and them blocks, bitch my city going up. Bitch these niggas in my city really be purging, niggas thugging with it, young niggas and drench you out to turban, niggas. Bitch I be sliding, Bodie Glizzy, keep that curvy with it, streets really on fire, bro, they homicide the curving, cause that's no white mind, burger bastards for my niggas, girl, when they robbing, get no fire, we ain't there working, niggas. Posted on my brother, my bishop, and from his house, with this single action revolver, my down, look my section, better know somebody from it, nigga. You ain't coaching nobody, better go put you in a bundle, nigga. Bitch, we be trapping, from stealing shit to Oklahoma, standing over that stove, mixing that powder with that baking soda. The task force been hitting niggas, bitch, we doing numbers. Everybody be thugging, gangsta bitches out and getting money. I'm jumping up, bitch, we be thugging out like the Grammy Shacks. We really be going up, real thug niggas, jigging out the trap. Bitch, my city really rockin', ain't nothing like my city. California, we be going up. Thug niggas getting money, trap houses doing numbers, body dropping, motor rate be going up. And them bitches getting money, gangsta bitches really thugging, they be kicking everybody running up. We be stepping in my session, niggas busting Smith and Wessons and blocks, bitch my city going up. Slide to be out, pull up on the cup of my key white niggas, stop the rags, grabbing some boss, and then yo, I'm flipping bigger. The baseline niggas thugging till my green with niggas, that's swagger, weapons, tricky at your necklace, bitch don't be a cabin. The Westside Pyro niggas got choppers fresh off the train, still buzz up on everything, little niggas busting on everything. Them central niggas get that fettuccine, your Marriottas, way back in the way, with the candy Lexus on the side. You come outside, you better have a funky pistol on you, nigga, fish your phone, you bitch be cautious when you been in college. I fuck with some fire bread when instead of brush your head, fuck niggas like Big Head, Lil B-Wall, relative. I had that nigga Tiny Chopper at my mama house, young niggas was thugging for respecting money, fucking cloud. Just chasing fuck niggas down, busting when I had the gun, just hanging out the window of every record, you know I'm thugging. Bitch, my city really rockin', it ain't nothing like my city, stop in California, we be going up. Thug niggas getting money, trap houses doing numbers, body dropping, motor rate be going up. And them bitches getting money, gangsta bitches really thugging, they be kicking everybody running up. We be stepping in my session, niggas busting Smith and Wessons and blocks, bitch my city going up. In high school, we was really stepping and snatching hoes, popping pills, ducking back from George and that Jack and Balls. Was doing bad, but I shit back with it and make them say, me and dog drove out to Antioch and came up off the road. Bitch my city really be cool, you ain't back that action, scram nigga with pistol packing with ladders, we don't do that lashing. XO snatching in my city, check the murder rate, and we running them bags, bitches look that city up my way. It ain't no love up in these streets, niggas turn wicked on them, lost a lot of real niggas to this shit to pour out niggas for them. Cause we be stacking that fuck shit and get your sweater painted, little niggas run trips on you, my young shit out, make you famous. Rest in peace to all my real niggas, we lost that wall, free my little nigga peace, so that's my wall, we don't grab his mouth. Baby, feet were better, put it raised up in that ghetto, walking up with the struggle, we don't give a fuck about promise. Bitch, my city really rockin', it ain't nothing like my city, stop in California, we be going up. Thug niggas getting money, trap houses doing numbers, body dropping, motor rate be going up. And them bitches getting money, gangsta bitches really thugging, they be kicking everybody running up. We be stepping in my session, niggas busting Smith and Wessons and blocks, bitch my city going up. Nightingale, Pickle Street, Crow Valley, Spring Street, ABGs, yeah them niggas going up. Judy Block the 6th Street, Conway, Sutter Street, Greenfall, yeah them niggas going up. Market Block, Greenwood, filled with arms, Brommy Street, and Burkett, yeah them niggas going up. Them Lewis Park niggas is wicked, swinging choppers in they trenches, they be drenching, yeah them niggas going up. Townhomes in the young bed, look like Vietnam, West, Lincoln, Valverde going up. See them bitch the niggas with it, balls, track them niggas blitzing, can't fit the Manchester going up. I'm stocking Fox Creek, Greensboro, Kelly Drive, Asian boys, TRG be going up. Gang banging niggas, trapping niggas, pimping niggas, jacking, pistol clapping, bitch my city going up. Bitch my city really rockin', it ain't nothing like my city, stop in California, we be going up. Thug niggas getting money, trap houses doing numbers, body dropping, motor rate be going up. And them bitches getting money, gangsta bitches really thugging, they be kicking everybody running up. We be stepping in my session, niggas busting Smith and Wessons and blocks. strong dummy.
Blow show we Hey, one thing I learned, right? You can't never expect the next nigga to be as dumb as you is now, you hear me? They got to feel me on this one, nigga. They got to feel me, you hear me? I took the deal, did a nickel flat. Hate the way I came back. Made me forget, the niggas thought I wasn't gonna shake back. That ain't say I'm making brand new, I can take that. When I was struggling doing bad shit, what was that at? I ain't even get no flavor, let alone the cat. Was on that yard eating canned goods with babies and rice. I came from nothing but the struggle, nigga, it's my life. I wouldn't got it out that gutter shit, they left me. Shit, I got pumping in me for big, number love for them. Look out for niggas, make sure they ate. When I ain't had nothing, few niggas was there for me. Couple of niggas turned on me, some fucking with them suckers now. Few fuck niggas being plotting on me. Closest niggas tell you will flip the script on you like Rico. I wouldn't get that bid, them niggas left me lost like Nemo. You right here in the back door, you like G-Money did Nino. A lot of niggas on paperwork, they thought Lucci ain't seen us. Damn, my life full of lessons, I learned from each mistake I make. Real niggas didn't recognize real niggas till we met the fake. When watching for the jakes, to crack and sent the nigga upstate. My road tried to pick and roll me, thought it was gonna pump back. Don't lie to me, stay lit with me, don't cry on me, don't flip on me. I love you, I'ma kill for you, hope you do the same shit for me. Spent 60 months in the pen, Poster had love for me. Caught a few niggas collect, they wouldn't answer the phone for me. That's right, so did a nickel flat, hate the way I came back. Let me forget, them niggas thought I wasn't gonna shake back. That ain't say I'm making brand new, I can take that. When I was struggling doing bad shit, what was that?
The tightest one is the next one, but I'm gonna skip it though. That's what's up. My bad. I'll be skipping shit sometimes. What's this, fat girl? Can y'all see me? I feel like we don't really have any viewers at all. Like no one can see or hear me. Y'all sleep? I know it's a lot. I see 87 and 7 and another 2 viewers.
Yeah, I feel like talking shit.
I know.
Listen up. I'm on a level that no other motherfucker can achieve. Get me on the verse with a cheese or the weed. So holla at your girl when you see me in the street. Got a whole CD rack full of dead beats. Sometimes I go so far to kill MC. The game these days can really disgust me. I gotta make a change and I will folks trust me. Hands on my haters mostly wanna fuck me. Don't deal drugs, but let it touch me. Back on the track with no such thing. Baby dog face and waterfall flood. Looking no chase, but I ain't the hydro. A lot of rap sucks, get hated in the cuts. They be gonna talk a lot of shit. They wanna beat us, wanna hate, wanna judge. I don't give a fuck, I wait from the stage and stay about the butt. Yeah. Casually received another hit. Yeah, I leave them twisted from the fire that I spit. Turn them speakers up, cause I'm the shit. Yeah, trip on my click, it's 187 on the bitch. Okay, they wanna know why I act this way and break down how I think and calculate naturally. Don't like what's happening and how I answer. You never should have asked me that. Mixed breed bloodline of the champion, and my skills will kill like Candyman. And if you didn't know the rest, I'm singing blood, spitting blood.
Here I am. I'm right here.
Damn, she cold and damn, she bad. True to my life like Apex flag. Look good from behind, I'm sticking in mind. It's two to the line, I'm great from the vine. A different rhyme ahead of my time. Or not, oh well. Big noise like a shotgun shell. Call your boys and I'ma call myself a division of lyricists ready to raise hell. Casually received another hit. Yeah, I leave them twisted from the fire that I spit. Turn them speakers up cause I'm the shit. Yeah, trip on my click, it's 187 on the bitch. Now let me flip a little conversation to your mind. How does it feel to rock with a one-of-a-kind dime? The brighter I shine blind, time in the headlights. I'm the center of attention, ready for prime time. Fuck what you heard, the verses, I be the realest chick. Spitting the lyrical swinging times, I'm just a killer shit. Stay up in the booth, you ain't ready for the truth. Hip-hop ain't dead, I'm living proof. Spit me words, go wrong, that's what I do. Fight my shit if you like it, too. I said it was right? Go times 2, fuck you, what you do on your bitch ass crew. I am the shit, baby boo, and you know this. No talent, having ass rap cats, hopeless. Drink tech 9, left eye, no contraception equals the missus. Casual conception. Casually conceive another hit. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna go. I can see, look, I got a bag of limits right here. Somebody was here again. What is this?
So you're taking those down?
Hey, I'm gonna go.
Come on, y'all. We done gave Facebook and YouTube about 30 minutes. We finna smoke real quick. I'm gonna go look up the stimulus check real quick. Yeah. Oh, shit. I almost dropped my cup. Good thing it was empty. We's not doing that. All they gonna tell us about is the motherfucking child tax credit that was distributed in the last 48 hours. Some people got it back with their income tax return. Y'all can't see, but the side of my tongue way in the back got a little like pink spot because it been rubbing up against a broken tooth, and it really hurts. I don't know if it got a pink spot or not. I just assume that it does because it been rubbing up against a broken tooth that really hurts. I see 2,417 diamonds on the screen. Y'all make sure you keep those tips coming in as we are only 800 diamonds away from a $50 cash out this morning. It is 5:11 a.m. here on the West Coast. Northern California, Stockton, California to be exact. Thursday, July 15th, y'all. I would like to see what they have to say about our forced stimulus check. I just want to see what do they have to say to us. What could you possibly say to me to keep me from getting mad? You know what I'm saying?
Welcome, folks, to a little bit of chit chat talk about your forced stimulus check. Before we jump into this video, please subscribe and ring the bell for future updates. Again, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it. All comments.
Bro, just tell us what we want to know.
If we're going to get a forced stimulus check or not. Let's jump right in this, folks. Just a little bit of discussion going on, not too much. About a forced stimulus check. There's been quite a few politicians, around 80 to 100, that agree that America needs a forced stimulus check. But it's not looking like we're going to get one. But you never know here because so many folks haven't even got their first, second, or third stimulus check yet. And you haven't even filed to receive them. And then a lot of folks, and I know a few too that have done it, the second and third stimulus checks, and it's still sitting in the bank. They haven't even used it yet at all. So it just seems to our politicians that a lot of those American people don't need an extra stimulus check right now. But we all know they're pretty wrong on that. There's a lot of families going without and everything out there. But we'll see how this goes here. I will keep you updated on this. This was just a short, brief update on this. Take care, folks, and most of all, be safe.
I don't think I like what he said. But I also don't like the scary information title.
New at 6, California's unemployment fiasco takes a surprising turn. The Employment Development Department, or EDD, just renewed its deal with Bank of America. But after more than 10 years of that exclusive contract, the bank wants out. NBC4 IT and consumer investigator Randy Mack joins us live with what appears to be a very dysfunctional relationship. Randy.
That may be putting it mildly, Carolyn. In fact, this is just an example of how bad things are at EDD, because Bank of America has actually had a contract with the agency since 2010. And during the pandemic alone, it's actually made about $47 million in fees, helping to make payments to Californians struggling with unemployment during this pandemic. But if the bank had it its way, it would end that relationship immediately. But the decision to extend EDD's contract with Bank of America for another 2 years wasn't up to Bank of America. Per their contract, EDD had all the power to unilaterally make the decision to extend the contract. And this week, they did, over objections from Bank of America, which says it has lost hundreds of millions of dollars on the contract in the last year and taken a reputational hit for its affiliation with EDD and the rampant fraud that's happened during the pandemic. It's estimated that $31 billion in benefits have been lost to fraud. Bank of America has been sued for free last October. The IT asked Bank of America about its wish to end its business relationship with EDD, and in an email, the bank responded. Under the contract, the state had the sole option to extend and chose to do so. We have advised the state that we would like to exit this business as soon as possible. In the meantime, we will continue to administer the unemployment payments and meet the requirements of the contract. The I-Team asked EDD for a response to Bank of America, publicly stating it no longer wants to do business with the agency. EDD says, to help ensure continued service to claimants, EDD has exercised its right under the existing contract with Bank of America to continue providing. Additionally, to improve card security, EDD is working with the bank to implement chip-enabled debit cards. EDD also says it's working to identify vendors who can provide direct deposit for benefit payments. And while all the drama continues to play out between EDD and Bank of America, the EDD is actually going to get some help because it's still struggling just to answer phone calls. And recently, the 80 assembly members of the California legislature have gotten approval to hire 2 employees each just to answer phone calls and emails that have not been answered by EDD by claimants.
You heard that? This was posted like yesterday or something.
About getting certified or getting your claims paid.
If you worked for unemployment before, you might could get rehired to answer phones.
Escalate your claim.
Y'all don't hear me though. If you used to work for unemployment, you may be rehired just to answer the phones. The state has been approved to hire 2 more employees in each unemployment department or each unemployment office. That's what I want to see. I want to see more money in my account, baby.
Many people who were out of work in 2020 may want to check their bank accounts now for extra tax refund cash from the federal government if they did not get that money already. A and B. If you have children, you will need to check again this week for a special stimulus of sorts known as the child tax credit. Taxpayers who filed early this year and have been waiting endlessly for tax refunds related to a change in the way unemployment benefits were taxed on 2020 returns report seeing money in their accounts Wednesday morning. The Internal Revenue Service announced it would issue another round of tax refunds to nearly 4 million taxpayers who overpaid their taxes on unemployment compensation received last year. The taxpayers overpaid because they filed returns based on old tax rules that treated all jobless benefits as taxable income. Refunds apply to tax returns filed in February and March before the tax rules changed, when the American Rescue Plan was signed into law March 11. The refund average is $1,265. Some taxpayers will receive more money, others less. THEIRS said these unemployment-related refunds will begin being issued by direct deposit Wednesday, and refunds by paper check will begin Friday. Many waited a long time for refunds. The IRS has been rolling out these refunds in batches. We reported in early June, for example, that the IRS had begun issuing some of these refunds for taxes on 2020 unemployment compensation that were paid before they were excluded from taxable income by recent law changes. American Rescue Plan excluded up to $10,200 in 2020 unemployment compensation from taxable income calculations. The exclusion applied to individuals and married couples whose modified adjusted gross income was less than $150,000. IRS first stated on March 31st that it would recalculate taxes to automatically refund money this spring and summer to people who filed their tax return reporting unemployment compensation before the recent changes made by the American Rescue Plan. Simple returns involving single taxpayers were to be paid out first, and more complicated returns handled later in the process. Everyone who qualifies still hasn't received their money. These refunds will continue to be issued throughout the summer, according to the IRS. The IRS has said that most taxpayers do not need to do anything to receive the money if they filed a federal income tax return before the tax law changed. The IRS did not want people to try to amend their returns unless other factors came into play. An amended return should be filed, according to the IRS, if, as a result of the excluded unemployment compensation, taxpayers would now be eligible for deductions or credits not claimed on the original return. George Papadopoulos, a Novi-based financial advisor and CPA, said he heard early Wednesday morning from clients who had just received the unemployment-related tax refund in their bank accounts. Many taxpayers had been frustrated by the long waits for this money.
I'm waiting on my new ATM to pay my Planet Fitness fees. Oh, honey, it's about to be ugly. Let me see what else they got to tell us, because, you know, they owe us a lot of money. Like a lot. Whew. They better tell us something good, because all they said was the child tax credit money is coming today. All they said was They thinking about stimulus checks. See, this motherfucker. Let me run my numbers up real quick.
Hey everyone, it's Andrew Cartwright. Happy Taco and Tequila Tuesdays. Find out why leading financial experts believe that the U.S. economy is not ready to end the federal stimulus. This is incredible news. The latest statistics on the child tax credit, stimulus check, and who will receive those disaster relief funds very soon in the next couple days, and which state just approved $100 billion for new stimulus checks and rent relief for small businesses, and how that state could end up with a YouTuber, meet Kev, as governor. It's possible now. So stay tuned. Here's your daily stimulus check, second stimulus check, and third stimulus check, fourth stimulus check, fifth stimulus check, and executive action, executive order, and stimulus package update for Tuesday, July 13th, 2021. My goal in these videos is always to give you the best access to government and private money for yourself, your loved ones, and of course, your business. Hopefully you have one. You're going to start one. Stay tuned to this channel for 3 personal finance videos, real estate, stock market, crypto, and other investments to generate income and just save you loads of money. Also, I'm giving away $1,900 right now on this channel. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and comment. We're going to pick a random comment. We're going to launch $1,900 out in cash from my account to yours. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified of the videos. Other than that, subscribe, like, and comment. Liking the video really helps, just to be honest. But a comment could get you $1,900 when we hit 190,000 subscribers. Also, grab your Webull stock, 2 stocks for free, valued up to $1,800 in the description. Open an account, you could get stocks worth up to $1,800. It's amazing. Also, thanks to my Patreon for supporting the channel for as little as $3. 5 articles a week, a look under the hood of my investments, and I've spent $45 million making mistakes, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in education to be able to give you something for $99. It's a gift, really. It's my real estate program. Masters in Real Estate, 36 videos, resource list, when to buy, how to buy, market cycles, discounting cash flows. How do you figure out what's money worth now compared to later? Simple formula, easy to do. I give it to you in like minutes and you're like, oh, well, that makes sense. You'll talk like an expert for $99. You have it for the rest of your life to use it whenever you buy your first house or your first investment property. But first, use the code BOOM, so it's only $99. But first, a leading central bank made some very interesting comments yesterday stating that the U.S. economy is not ready to end federal stimulus, as millions of Americans are still in need of new stimulus checks and more disaster relief funds. This comes from one of the primary banks, the New York Fed. Yes, the Federal Reserve branch in New York. The President, John Williams, explains, quote, the recovery is key area of the U.S. economy is not sufficient enough for the Federal Reserve to start pulling back its aggressive stimulus program, end quote. He also stated, quote, it's really about achieving our maximum employment and 2% inflationary goals. And clearly right now, we have not achieved that, end quote. What does that mean, folks? The Federal Reserve is going to extend their credit card even further to make sure we don't fall on our face, that we have a smooth landing into 2022. So it looks like we're going to have money all the way to the end of the year, folks. Hopefully this leading banker, Federal Reserve, New York branch, there's only like 13, right? Can get to Congress and the White House to see how badly we still need the 4th stimulus check and new disaster relief bills. Millions of Americans are still in need of stimulus checks. And you might say, well, Fed signals, look, we'll give you guys money if you vote on this. And it goes on their balance sheet. Looks like we're going to have funding, folks. Meanwhile, with the upcoming child tax credit monthly stimulus check just days away from hitting bank accounts, could hit your bank account any day, tomorrow even, I found that some interesting statistics and data that illustrate just how much these stimulus checks will be for millions of American families. What's the impact going to be? Well, the IRS recently stated that 36 million families are due to receive these monthly stimulus checks of $250 and $300 per child, and has potential to lift more than 5 million kids out of poverty and out of hunger right? Where they're food insecure. Senator Michael Burnett explained, quote, there are some things we can do to improve the economy mobily that will, I hope, I would expect, will improve academic outcomes for our kids as well, end quote. So with food, the brain, get some glucose up there and be able to, get those brain cells working. With many political leaders looking to make vital child tax credit permanent, it looks like these incredible disaster relief funds could help you and your family get back on their feet following the past 16 of craziness. It's still a little wacky out there. Great state of California, 40 million strong, just approved $100 billion stimulus package with funds earmarked for a new stimulus check, rent relief, and small business grants. Current Governor Gavin Newsom, and I say that for a reason, announced the approval of stimulus bill yesterday, stating that 2 out of every 3 Californians qualify for another golden check. Make sure you stay to the end. I got some stuff to say on that. He also stated, quote, harnessing the largest surplus in history, in the state's history, we're making investments across the board that will help bring all the communities roaring back for generations to come. Newsom continued, quote, the plan provides immediate cash relief to middle-class families and hit hardest pandemic. And for all the viewers in the golden similar disaster relief efforts, containing a 4 stimulus check can be approved in your neck of the woods as we dive deeper into 2021. Ruling yesterday ruled that Governor his staff forgot to mark on his ballot for he's up, not for re-election, but out of governor. So this means any did check the right mark could possibly have a real shot at becoming governor, because many people, when all election, which this is what it is, they'll just mark the candidate for the party and not look at the name. So right now, Governor Newsom, roll it out now that he doesn't have party members. Not looking good for working hard to become governor. We'll see what happens. That's your executive order. And Taco for July 13, 2021. Thank you so much for watching, for making it to the end. Please leave it for anywhere in the United States. Where would you fly to, or anywhere in the world for that matter? I'm Andrew Cartwright. Please stay safe.
Yeah. That's enough. As you can see, child tax credits, everyone going, yay, yay. Talking about the governor just lost his political access. So, I don't know what they got going on here. It's going to be the weekend. I know it's after the 15th. That unemployment's only going to keep everybody's expecting another stimulus. People still waiting on a state stimulus check. I've been waiting on a state stimulus check. So, that and find out about that too. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep making sure you make a difference. If you can vote, please do what you can, where you can, when you can. Even if you can't vote, please sign the petitions. If you have a state ID, driver's license, or you're working, live in a city and state in which they're having petitions signed, visit change.org. They have petitions for the 4 stimulus check, justice for George Floyd, justice for Ahmaud Arbery, justice for Breonna Taylor, justice for Vanessa Gillen, justice for Elijah Marine. Justice for Ma'Khia Bryant, justice for Adam Toledo, and many, many, many more at change.org. Also, vote at vote.org, legalizing businesses, business licensing, city licensing, community programs, public housing, public transportation, public education, and after school programs, free lunches, social distance learning, free healthcare clinics, homeless shelters, Planned Parenthoods, Boys and Girls Clubs, the YMCA. Okay. Politicians running for office and propositions being written into bills and laws. Y'all visit vote.org to make a difference where you can, when you can. Please visit your city and state. And also, please make sure if you're low on funds or low on health insurance, visit mdsave.com, as in Dr. MD, and save you some money. mdsave.com for underground vouchers and coupons to save money on medical and hospital needs and procedures. mdsave.com. Finna get up out of here. Thank y'all for my money. Thank you for making me a top streamer. We're gonna fade to the background and probably listen to some beats and instrumentals. Get ready to do some printing. I see a lot of work written out these papers in front of me. A lot. But we're trying to accomplish a lot. Also, so if there are some artists that you have worked with in the past before, and you know how to move around, how to file things in my office, that I'm not gonna take longer than 4 hours per artist in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get down to business and shit. Like, this is a big opportunity for a lot of artists and a lot of my life, a lot of my degree, a lot of my licensing, a lot of my affiliations, and a lot of my professional resume. So y'all make sure you tap in and let me know you need to collaborate on some type of project or some type of business move or some type of music, song, video, etc., etc. Cause in a minute I'm not gonna take no new applicants. I'm just gonna have to take the, like, you know what I'm saying, about 5 solid motherfuckers and just stack this dough up. I love y'all though. What's up? Hey, Queen Sandy, baby. Yeah, tap in early this morning. We're about to get off of Facebook and YouTube though. We've been on there for like an hour. An hour for the smoke session though. 5:36 a.m. here on the West Coast, Northern California, Stockton, California to be exact, baby. Y'all know how we do. Say goodbye to Facebook and YouTube. We're gonna